I can just fucking get from one video to the next video with ease.
No syncing bullshit.
Nothing.
That you keep on doing. No worries about OBS. Oh, sorry, Audacity.
Thank
Not
you.
recording. Only thing we have to worry about is if your OBS is recording or not, and we do know that it is, right?
Yeah, we know what it is. One thing I was worrying about was just whenever we're gonna do like actual gameplay streams. I kind of want to test it out after this is done, because we only have like half an hour left of this game.
Well, I would say at least we know. I think at least we know that we're safe if we ever feel like playing like Blaze Blue, and I could just boot up my game. And
If
we
you ever
could
want to
just
play Blaze Blue, Alice can boot up the game.
yes, basically, I can boot up the game, and just all he has to do is stream without worries.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take that much of a toll on you. On your
Either way,
internet.
you know, I can also. I want to test out the Nier Automata, honestly, because I don't want to see you play that game soon.
Uh,
I can totally fuck Alice's playthrough over too.
I'm not giving you that power, you know that?
Yeah, but what if I'm the one playing the game? Actually, I don't know.
It's like, I can make sure that I will never give you the power of that shit, you know?
Not if I'm the one hosting, motherfucker.
Oh, yes. Alright. Oh, well, we'll see.
Don't worry though, I won't fuck you over, I'm not you.
Well, it's like, I don't know, I wouldn't think of too much about it if you were playing Kingdom Hearts 1 on like hard modes. Right?
No.
It's like you know, it's already hard as it is. You're playing at level 1. That wouldn't feel like giving you more to suffer. Maybe in the early portions though.
Maybe a bit early on though, let's just say it though.
You know, when you fight against Titus and shit, where it doesn't matter if you lose or not, you lose out on XP.
Jokes on you though, that's a PC game, so you can't control it all. That's not a PC game. It's a console game, you can't fuck me over there.
You're right.
Anyway,
let's just start.
About this place. This place is the best, the second best sword, because obviously, you know, you have the legendary weapons, but this is the best shield, so you do want to at least save up for that. They are very expensive. There's also another magic key buyer here, hidden behind the magic key door. Fuck that guy. He has a fireplace and a silver shield. They're fucking expensive, as you can see. So we're gonna grind for a bit.
I think I realize why they do that for most of the cases.
Well,
so it doesn't feel like you just like you just wasted your key by any chance.
Right. Honestly, I think partially one thing, like when it comes to like all this grinding though, it's like I think they did it because the game is so short otherwise. We're already at the final part. Can't believe it. The main thing is I can keep checking OBS, see if it's fine or not. And sometimes frames drop, but not all the time, which is a good thing. I'm more worried about her actually playing a game. We should try that though. And here I do the dumbest thing ever. I thought I could take the whole thing, so I didn't even check. Now I'm stupid. Whew. There goes all my money.
Oh, you don't even have enough money to buy a key.
Oh, so, okay, by the way, Green Dragons appear here now. Because, you know, this is a place where, like, most of the strongest enemies appear. But, you know, besides in the castle of the final dungeon. So, yeah, this is the final grind spot, guys. Ignore this guy, fuck this guy.
This game needs, like, fucking... what is it called? Posh voice acting.
Posh voice acting. Yeah?
Like a certain other game that didn't have that.
It'll be like the Dragon Quest live action movie. Everyone is British now.
What's Dragon Quest 11?
Anyway, you see the
really?
glistening thing over there? That's the Erdrick armor, but it's guarded by this thing.
Oh fuck. Oh, they did affect you. How lucky.
I'm so high level that I don't even fall asleep anymore. Erdrick's armor heals your HP when you're walking, and stage hazards don't affect you anymore.
Is that the ultimate armor in this game?
Yes.
Nice.
This time, by the way, I've been destroying the monsters, by the way, that's why you have the sad music playing.
Right.
Alright, how about we pick up everything we need to pick up and we go grind and get the staff thingy. Or get the rainbow whatever. Don't you want the rainbow whatever, Ennis?
Yeah, sure. It's like I'm just thinking about this. Like, yeah, the music in this game, really, the fucking battle music is just such a fucking ear blast.
Right. Because then you get like the
Well, you didn't sell it, but you could throw it away.
And I don't need money anymore. I've already bought everything I needed to buy.
You know, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Hi. Lol. I thought he said lol. Lol. This is the thing we need. But you forgot to bring the fucking sunstone and the rain staff with you, stupid.
You fucking idiot. Now I can't evolve my sunflower. Why are you trying to evolve the sunflower?
Yes, you fucking dumbass. We have to evolve to Valplume.
I also understand the boat for
It's a
really
leaf stone, you fucking dickhead.
Same difference.
Dude. This time is upon us. Now, make haste. Give unto me the staff. The staff is the sunstone. Almighty goddess, hear me. On this day we do lay upon the secret altar of offering the of rain and sun. Is that the right title for the new Pokemon game, sir? Yeah, Sun and Moon. No, it's Sun and Rain. What the fuck?
Rain and storm.
Pokemon. Rain and less rain. Speaking of rain, Jesus Christ, when I went back home via the tram, I was sitting in the tram, and then like the next second, I look outside the window, everything is wet. It's like fucking Kyogre was released or something, Jesus Christ.
Ah, you experienced what I experienced last time I visited you.
Yes? My god, was I wet when I came back here.
I was just happened to be lucky that like when I got out, my dad was like calling for me to say where I was at. So I just waited for him to come, and we got less wet, or he got more wet than me.
Anyway, we've gotten Bit Heal, which basically is a stronger heal, and
Yeah.
I forgot to fucking like get the rainbow drop. I made him summon the item and then I left.
I was wondering why you did that.
I'm stupid. Anyway, also we got a new spell, which is Divine Protection, which basically like protects you from weaker monsters. It's Repel. It's simple as that.
Nice.
With the rainbow drop, the bridge will be made here to the final dungeon. Let's go.
Oh, it certainly is a bridge, but no rainbow bridge, if you ask me about it.
Shut up, Ennis. Anyway, we're gonna like get the legendary sword as well, because it's inside the final dungeon.
Oh, it's inside the final dungeon. It's like, oh yeah, the sword that will kill me. Let me put it inside one of my drawers. Why not?
Ah, yes, the only thing that'll kill me. I'll keep it in my back pocket just to be sure.
No, that's actually a genius idea. No, that's not. Listen, it's
Say
it's
that
a difference
with the
between
back
put it
pocket.
in your drawer
Like,
and
you
put
only
it in
have to
your
do a
back pocket.
backflip, Ennis, and it fucking drops on the floor.
Oh, fucking dipshit. Yeah, that is stupid. Just think about it like this: if I put that thing in my back pocket and keep it there, the hero will never get access to the sword of my demise. But if I put it in my drawer and I'm just gone to Hawaii for like a week or so, that motherfucker's gonna steal that sword.
So it's, I can fucking imagine it, like in like fucking Konosuba, the Demon Lord keeps a legendary weapon that can kill him in a drawer, and he goes on vacation somewhere in like another like the fucking tropic city, and then like Konosuba's like, hey, well this is a neat looking sword.
I already thought we had enough cheat items out there, like the fucking cursed sword Graham and shit.
Yeah, oh, you've got another legendary sword, and he sold it for €1.
It's the legendary sword that he also got from Aqua.
This one looks interesting, but I do not bother with the other two like entrances. This is very few entrances.
It's like I can just imagine. It's like you're going through that one dungeon where Ganon is residing, and you just like walk into his bedroom and just find like the master sword underneath his bed. Like a kid trying to hide his porn magazines, he's hiding the big thing that is his demise.
Well, you know, he wants to tell his son when he grows up that there's monsters under his bed, you know, and then he pulls out the master sword. Yes, this monster is under your bed. Do you want it?
It's Ganon's monster. The Master Sword.
I have an idea, Ennis. Instead of like, you know, hiding the legendary sword, why don't they just use the legendary sword that can kill them? And then you might be wondering, but if they use the legendary sword, it won't work. Now you see, they don't use the blade part of it. They like, you know, they hold on to the sword part of the blade, and then they just smack the fucking hilt on top of the hero's head.
But if he has gloves on, I don't think it will hurt him, so he should be safe.
Big brain time.
Because I was thinking, oh, wait a second, isn't it stupid though, like holding the blade part and like burning your hand? But no, if he has a glove, then it doesn't work. I'm gonna guess that the holy sword reacts on spin touch.
I've got another big brain idea for the Demon King. What if he were to like replace his dick with the sword?
You know, look at that. Now he has the holy sword Excalibur too, and he can show it off to customer.
No, Ennis, a better idea. We have a woman keep the sword in her boobs. The hero is too pure to grab it.
Of course, it's like the only person who can get past by it is like fucking Kazuma, not because of steel, but because he perverted to like give a shit about it. Because if he were to use steel, he wouldn't get the sword. He would get her panties anyway.
Basically.
Man, I can imagine. Just imagine like the fucking the evil lords having the holy, changing his dick into a holy sword, right, and then showing it off to Kazuma. And like Kazuma just feels so fucking embarrassed. It's like he's looking at his dick and he thinks.
Can you imagine like the Demon Lord having found a technique that can harden his skin to the point where the holy sword doesn't affect him anymore? But then he found his actual weak spot. His asshole. He literally fucking shoves the blade up his ass and he dies.
Man, that's just such a fitting ending for Konosuba. Actually, no. As far as I know, Konosuba never ended in such fucking vulgar ways, if I think about it.
Sounds more like a Gintama thing.
Yeah, this is more of a Gintama. It's like one of their fucking Dragon Quest spin-offs. Where you know, touching a board is like is capable of killing you.
Man, I remember like 1 second of every episode of Gintama video, and 1 second is just like Soko like shoving, like pulling out the swords out of Gintoki's ass. It's like no context.
I'm just thinking of that of one of those moments where I'm betting they're like throwing the owner and stuff like, oh no!
Oh no! My other favorite fucking thing is when they like pick up the village elder and just use the sword. Now then Kokura comes in and uses the Demon King as a sword. What if the Demon King is the legendary sword that can kill the Demon King?
It's basically Hitler who killed himself and became a hero.
But I've seen this one video of like a countdown, like a count of all the deaths in ReZero. And then you have like, Superhero died like over 100 times normally. And then you get quite a greed, and then it just goes to 60 million. It's like Superhero's Iron Speed.
Do you mean thinking greed?
Greed and Pride, I think, was it? Was it Pride?
The witches, you mean?
The spin-offs, you know?
Oh, the spin-offs.
Where he fucking dies 60 billion times.
Are those one of them as well, like where he becomes the bad guy and shit?
I think so, yes.
What luck! We got the legendary sword.
It was this inside the cave, beneath inside the castle.
Yes, because you know, it's like we might as well hide it in my drawer. Why not?
We're now fully decked out. Might need a little bit, just a few more levels, like 2. Maybe. I don't know.
So like, in Erdrick's board, is it that high crit rate or something, or is it just he can do more damage?
Hey, I can hit things harder now.
Guess that's it.
Can you imagine getting like the legendary sword and you only do 1 damage because you've never trained with swords? You thought you know how to use.
I know one game. There was one game that was really anal about your skill tree. With your sword message. There was one. I'm sure of it.
Oh no! A Red Knight!
Actually, you know what? I know which game you're talking about. Final Fantasy 2. I'm not shitting. I'm not shitting.
Yeah.
If your weapon skill is really low, some of these strong weapons, sure, you will do damage, but your highest damage is like fucking pathetic compared to what it would be at max.
Anyway, I think we've basically reached the end. Yeah, we're at the final. There, he's right there. Look at his smug face. Well, we're gonna kill him.
What does it look like? I'm trying to think of it. It looks similar to something.
To me, honestly, it always looks like Emperor Pilaf. For some reason.
Oh, actually, yes. He has a thing. What do you call him again? The fucking... When you do a fake hair, what was the name?
I don't know.
A pruik.
Ah, wig.
A wig. He has a wig on. That's what it is. He has a wig on, but but he didn't like how it looked like, so he
By
had
the way,
to put some gel
Are
in
you
it.
interested in the Dragon Quest anime that's gonna come out this season?
Oh, I'll just wait for like consensus of the people.
No,
Of
it's based off
the.
it's based off of the manga, I think, which is
It's
pretty
interesting.
popular in Japan. So
Probably worth a watch.
yeah,
A waistband.
yeah, that's the cursed waistband. I have no idea what it does, but it curses you. I don't remember what it does, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
Well, I guess I'll look it up then.
Don't you love it when you have a pimple right inside your fucking nose hole?
Ugh.
Oh, I got a Seed of Magic, that's great. Throw away the fire blade. Don't need it anymore. The Seed of Magic though, oh, it's nice. More MP. You can never have enough MP in this game.
It kicks you out of the castle apparently when you get revived. And to get it off, you have to go to like what was it called again? You have to go to the priest. And what it does is like honestly, besides that, nothing else it seems.
So that's just kind of here, okay. I don't like that guy, and his smug aura is mocking me.
Oh, it also paralyzes you in some turns.
Yeah, okay, shitty item. Don't use it.
The reason why they gave you this item is basically it's a noob trap, or in a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say much besides that. You wear it, you get paralyzed some turns, and the fun part is when you try to get into the castle, you get kicked out.
Here we have the strongest enemy in the game, the Red Dragon. It's not really that special. It's more experience for you. No, I'm gonna grind here for a bit, and then I'm gonna die against the final boss and then fight him again because I'm low on HP. It's what I thought, but then I defeated the final boss anyway. Well. So, thou art come before me at last, Daddy. I am the Dragonlord. Long have I waited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. What do you say? Wilt thou rule beside me? Yes.
Yes.
Then let it be so. Yeah, to signify the peace between us, wilt thou offer thy weapon unto me? Daddy presents Erdrick's sword to the Dragonlord. Ah, the great blade. Hadst thou but trusted thine arm, such a weapon might have brought thee victory. It matters not. Thou shalt receive thy just reward. This world shall be cleft in twain, and its blackest pit and dankest recesses rendered into thee. May the darkness engulf thee for all eternity. And that's the end of the game. Well, anyway, that was the Dragon Quest commentary, guys. You know, we got half the world in darkness, sure, but hey, we got half the world, so that's pretty neat. Right, Dennis?
Yeah.
Oh, good morning on defense. Right, once I gather the dreams were troubled. That it was a fucking dream.
Nice. I like that the game gave you this option though. It's like it's a bit down mouse, but I like it.
Yeah.
Though for me nothing is as funny as like the butt down mouse, but with the Dragon Quest 11, where it's like you wanted to help, Teresa asked you to help these little kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you say no, and then she says, "How dare you!
You heartless monster!"
That was it. It's like, don't you have
Anyway,
any
Dragonlord,
heart?
his first form is kind of meh. He can do quite some damage, he can cast spells. But he doesn't have a lot of HP, you'll take him down quite soon. Just be prepared for the next phase.
I see.
He'll heal quite a bit of HP. So do keep that in mind.
Such a difficult fight. I love the music that's playing in the background too. Alright, it's the same team throughout the whole game.
Yeah, don't worry, the second form has the final boss team, don't
Right, this game has more than one team?
Yes!
Oh, it can heal too. What a bastard.
Yeah, I know. Only I am allowed to heal, what the fuck? The Dragonlord flickers and fades. Alice, does that pose seem similar? It's the same pose that R4 did in the ending credits of Neptunia Rebirth 1.
Shit.
Anyway, final boss, he can do a lot of damage. I recommend healing a lot. This is why I was planning to die. Because, well, he's gonna do a lot of damage, and he can go first too if he wants to. I think the max he does about this time is 50 damage, so... make sure you're not below that.
Can you believe how far we have evolved? 10 games later?
Right?
It's like... The first game, the final boss is a fucking dragon. Sure, it's a stronger dragon than the last ones you fought, but still, it's a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
And then, you go to 11. And what was the final boss in that game? That you faced?
So, a skeleton snake and another snake, I don't remember.
A skeleton snake and another snake? Or a ginormous cell-like creature? If you play the other half of the game.
And we have done it. We have brightened up the world. We basically activated the sun. We killed the Dragonlord.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun. The great evil has been banished, and the world knows peace. The world knows peace once more.
And so now we have to walk all the way back to the castle.
Oh, can you zoom?
Man. Imagine, it was already challenging as it is, right? Having the thing equipped, the cursed belt, the waistband equipped, right?
Yeah.
And you defeat the boss. And then you try to beat the game by entering the castle.
And then you die because of paralysis.
No, you can't come in. Because the castle people will leave you out of it. It's like, no, you're cursed. Get away from us. Then now you have to go through all of this process just to get rid of this fucking belt.
You get circle jerk of clapping.
Gay.
And shut up. Mighty Daddy, always as the prophecies foretold, lo the words of the ancients, do ring clear and true, down through the ages. The promised hero in those veins floweth, the blood of mighty Erdrick is none other than you. If there be a better man to rule this land, I know him not. What thou say? Wilt thou take the throne in my stead? Wilt thou watch over this fair realm? But alas, it was not to be. My thanks, Majesty, but were I ever to rule, it must need to be over a realm of mine own founding. I am Daddy, after all. So be it. 'Tis not for me to persuade thee. Go forth then, Daddy. With my blessing seek out thy land, and may the Almighty watch over. Wait, I pity. Take me with thee, my dearest heart. Pray, forsake me not. Wilt thou take me for thy companion? Thou wilt, oh joy, then let us away, my love. Tee-hee. Thou wilt seem that a new journey awaited thee. Ha ha ha! I need to find another queen and fuck her to get the deal higher. Wait. And that was Dragon Quest 1. We got the princess and made our own town with blackjack and hookers. So, Alice, from looking at this game, what do you think?
Well, you know, with the updated graphics and all that to say, it's it looks nice. Not that all of it is pleasing to the eyes. I like the gameplay and the music is hit or miss as Dragon Quest usually is for me. The gameplay, on the other hand, though simplified, I like the speed of it. I like the simplicity of it. It seems pretty neat.
So you
Until you realize how much you're grinding.
Like, there's something to be gained from the simplicity of it all.
That is, but it's like then you look and you realize, wait a second, you said it was grind heavy and you spent most of it grinding on. I guess it's mind-boggling more than anything else at the end.
Yeah, honestly,
it's a nice start. Though. I do think it's a nice
grinding. That's kind of how the game goes.
Yeah, suggest throw in yours.
Basically, yeah, the game looks really good. I'm really happy with the remake. The remake is better. You know, you don't have to grind as much. It's not as tedious. You know, you'll get there eventually. You'll beat the game in like 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 hours in your first playthrough. But you know, obviously, this is a very old RPG. You know, there's only one party member. There aren't really many like different like equipments that have their own special effects or anything. The magic system is very simple. You know, this game is basically just a starting point for RPGs. You know. And I do think that if you're interested, if you're like a fan of RPGs like me and you want to know where it started, it's not a bad place to go to. Do not play the original though. The original is too grind heavy and gets boring real fast. I think that when it comes to this game, it's not something you should play if you are not interested or aren't really interested in the history of RPGs. Because what you see here is basically just what you get. There's nothing much more to this game than what you have seen here. The soundtrack is, well, like we said, you know, there's some good themes, like the overall themes, and then there's brr, 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 basically. So, yeah, it's worse than pom 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 pom. I don't want that anymore. So next time though, next year we're gonna play Dragon Quest 11 though. We're gonna play a much more fun game.